Alright, what's up, everybody? Back with another reaction video, you know what I'm saying? I know I haven't posted a video like in 3 weeks. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm really sorry. No, this time I'm on the grind. No, like, I'm really gonna post every day. Oh, shoot. I'm really gonna post every day. Like, I'm not kidding this time. Like, I'm actually. Alright. So, today, this video we're gonna be reacting to today is Jimmy High Roller. You've never seen basketball like this. And now, I hope you guys like it, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and comment down below what videos you guys want me to react to. And yeah, let's get into it. Hey, yo, what is this? What is this
Did y'all just
quality?
see that? These guys are playing basketball. Well, kind of. And this guy just got the life beat out of him. The craziest part about this isn't even a foul.
Damn!
Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is rugball, a sport created in Russia that mixes elements of basketball, wrestling, and rugby to create a hybrid monster of a game where you may just lose your life. It's violent, it's unsettling, and it's pretty much the greatest thing I've ever seen. But before I show you some absurd clips of these guys completely dismantling each other, let's go back a few weeks when I first saw a clip of this sport. Wrestling and basketball? How? Or an even better question, why? Well, back in 1999, the Russian Federation of Rugball was formed, making it an official independent sport. But long before it was official, rugball was used by wrestlers as a form of training to help develop coordination, dexterity, stamina, and many other
Oops.
factors that translated to wrestling. And similar to basketball, rugball is played on a court with a ball and a hoop. And that's the extent of their similarities. According to the rugball rulebook, the game begins by throwing the ball in the center of the field. It's a court, not a field, but continue. The ball can be passed, thrown, beat, or rolled in any... Hold up. Beat? You want me to beat the ball? In the game, you can use power tricks and fighting techniques except for prohibited ones. And by prohibited ones, they mean killing. You can't kill someone. But other than that, you're good. In rugball, there are no free throws, no fouls.
Yeah, you could punch anyone, you could wrestle them, you could slam them on the head, you could break their neck, you could do anything, but just not kill them. Yeah, when you gotta follow those rules. Gotta follow those rules when playing rugby. You could break the neck, you could break the arm, you could break their hand, you could do whatever you want. You could punch them, just can't kill them, bro.
You don't have to dribble, no goaltending. There are literally no rules, which sounds insane, and that's because it is. Now, equally as chaotic as the game itself is its name. I'm not sure if it's
Damn!
called rugball or
It's gonna
regball.
destroy you.
Most sources call it rugball, but their official website calls it regball. So I'm just gonna call it rugball, because everything is ruleless and lawless and nobody cares about anything anyways. You can do whatever you want to score the ball or stop the other team from scoring the ball. And everyone who plays takes advantage of this lack of
You
rules.
just choked them.
So my immediate reaction to seeing this game for the first time was, ow, doesn't that hurt?
Oh my
Turns out
god.
players can wear elbow pads, knee pads, and specific helmets if they want to. But for some odd reason, a lot of players simply don't. Because who needs functioning
Damn.
joints, am I right? Next, I headed over to YouTube and Reddit to see what others thought of this sport. This guy says this sport reminds him of the late 80s, 90s Pistons games. And I do see the similarities. This Reddit user says that wrestling on hardwood floors isn't sustainable. Sustainable? These guys are ready to die for this game. And you're concerned with sustainability? Owie! This is the perfect game for those overly physical football players and wrestlers that show up to basketball runs to put us all out of our misery. And now that I think about it, this game is probably why wrestlers that play basketball are so aggressive. If I knew y'all were doing this in your spare time, I would have never stepped on a court with y'all. And you're probably thinking, it's not that bad. Kind of rough, but any tough guy could manage. And you're wrong. Let's just watch some highlights of one game of rugball. Okay, tip off. Looks like a pretty normal game of... Oh, wait, never mind. Right off the jump, homie's getting mauled for no reason. 4 whole seconds into the game, and dude already doesn't give a damn. First possession. Let's see what happens here. Jesus.
Damn.
Game just started.
Damn.
Dude just absolutely wrecked his elbow, and we're just supposed to act like it's normal? My guy, are you good?
Oh my god. Bro, he just got slammed. Ooh.
What? Man's just got smoked. And then pops back up like nothing happened. Forget a fractured skull, I gotta get back on defense. Guys, this was not a foul. This, in the NBA, this is attempted murder. Fast forward a few minutes, and this guy's getting choked out. Dude in the red is just looking for a reason to whoop someone's ass. And then he gets up and gets mad at the ref. Like, dog, you're telling me I can't just end this man right here, right now? I thought this was rug ball. 5 minutes into the game, and the whole place is unraveling. All right, next play. Dude puts up a brick. Surprised it didn't shatter the backboard. He doesn't give a damn, immediately chases the rebound like his life depends on it. Meanwhile, his teammate is actively putting this guy to sleep. They couldn't care less. They're on a fast break. Oh, loose ball? You get wrecked.
Damn.
Okay, so on this next play, I'm not sure if this guy is a point guard or a hitman, but he is in a literal fist fight with his matchup. But here comes his teammate. Destroys this guy's spine. Bye. Good luck walking ever again. Fast forward. Number 55 is on a mission. He should probably be in the post right now, but this is rug ball. So instead, he's pulling up from 22 feet and knocks down the three-pointer. Out of all the madness I just witnessed, this is the craziest thing yet. Dude splashed the three-pointer like he was made for it. And oddly enough, this play right here is probably the closest thing resembling basketball. And to top off all of this absolute chaos, broken bones and fractured vertebrae, the final score, 8-4.
8. Oh my god.
Oh, rug ball. So, you're telling me all they had to do was hit 3 threes, and that would have been enough to avoid all of this pain and misery? 3 threes? This is amazing. I love it. In fact, I think every NBA player should have to play at least one game of rug ball in their career. I mean, it might just end their career, but at least they would have some perspective on just how soft some of their calls are. You can't even breathe, literally breathe, on some NBA players without them begging for a call. Meanwhile, rug ball players are going to war over 7 points, which actually makes me think, how do the stats work? Do they count takedowns as a stat? What about punches thrown? How am I ever supposed to make a graph out of this convoluted information? A good stat would be points prevented. Like, you just sent that poor guy into the stanchion and gave him debilitating CTE. Great defense. And it's not like this particular game was any more violent than other games. This game got so intense that the fans started fighting. So what did they do to mediate the situation? Get right back to the action, of course.
They just got a basketball there for an excuse to drop somebody on their face.
Here's a video of MMA superstar Khabib playing rug ball, a sport that he actually plays often while training.
I'm gonna show you that is the basketball without rules. Only one rule: don't hurt yourself.
He's getting into his bag, putting up some shots and getting some cardio in. Never mind, he's got a guy in submission.
Damn.
This poor guy just wanted to get his head knocked off in a simple game of rug ball, but instead he's getting folded like a lawn chair in the middle of the game by one of the best fighters on the planet. This went on for minutes, and yet somehow this isn't excessive for this sport. So because this game would give some much needed perspective to some NBA players, granted they miraculously don't sustain a life-threatening injury in the process, who would you pick if you had to assemble a rug ball team of all NBA players? Donovan Mitchell took notice on this insane sport earlier this year, but I don't think he would be quick to sign up. So if I had to choose a 7-man lineup, and I have absolutely no idea how positions work, I'm going to go with Zion Williamson, Eric Bledsoe, Steven Adams, PJ Tucker, Giannis, Russell Westbrook, and Stephen Curry. Considering the skill sets, or lack thereof, you would need to excel at this sport, I think this lineup is filthy. Zion is an absolute unit and already gets beaten down low every game, so this is just a step up from what he sees on a nightly basis. Eric Bledsoe is an NFL running back that accidentally signed up for the wrong sport when he was 10 and never looked back, so he would be perfect for this. Steven Adams is an immovable object, so good luck with that. PJ Tucker might have the most lopsided height to weight ratio in the NBA, so just his frame alone would make him great at this sport. With Giannis, I wouldn't change a single thing from what he does in basketball games. Just give him the ball at the top of the key, have him sprint at the rim at 20 miles an hour, and hope he runs through a few bodies and gets a bucket in the process. Russell Westbrook? Well, he's a no-brainer here. In fact, he'd probably have a good case as the rug ball GOAT. And Steph Curry, it's an odd pick, right? Wrong. Remember, guys, all we need is a few threes to win the game. So avoid the headlocks and the clotheslines, hit some deep threes, and we're the rug ball champions. Just imagine if you saw this lineup with no context. You'd be baffled, which is precisely how I feel about rug ball. Baffled, confused, a little scared, and honestly, impressed. This sport is actually really cool. I mean, I personally wouldn't play it. I actually enjoy not being in excruciating pain. But while watching some of these videos, I found myself kind of getting hyped to see who would win these games.
Damn.
And who would even make it out alive. Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever played rug ball? And if so, what was your experience like? And how much did your hospital bill come out to?
Alright, that's gonna be the video right there, guys. Hope you guys like it. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment down below what videos you guys want me to react to. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.